Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys some of our favorite phonics curriculum that I have used with my preschool daughter, who is now in first grade. She'll be going in second. And then I'm using it also for my preschooler this year. But these are Explode the Code 1, 2, and 3. I already shared with you guys a flip through for the A, B, and C, which is get ready, set for the code. And it's excellent for a preschooler that's just now learning their phonics and they're ready for it. Explode the Code 1, 2, and 3 are primarily helping them master phonics. And they're talking about Explode the Code 1, they talk a lot about A, E, I, O, U and all the short vowels. Explode the Code 2, they talk about the consonant blends. And then Explode the Code 3, they're doing phonograms and silent E's and stuff like that. And this is where my daughter's at right now. She's working on this and she's in first grade. I go relatively slow in this because I do pair it up with the Good and the Beautiful. I primarily do that because I like them to do independent work, and the Good and the Beautiful is very hands-on and I have to teach her and sit with her and discuss things with her. So now I have another student in the mix and he'll be in kindergarten next year, so I want to get her, you know, she likes to do things independently and it helps me out if she could do some stuff on her own. So if you guys have a large family, or even if you have 2 kids like myself, it's just very helpful to have them do some of their workbooks on their own. So this one is Explode the Code 1, where I said that they talked about all the short vowels. And they do a little pre-test prior to going into this. This is the only one I've really seen because it's transitioning from preschool to kindergarten. I think they do this to make sure that before you buy this, this is what the kids need to know. So they want to make sure that they know all of the consonants and they want them to circle the picture that sounds like the letter. So lesson 1, they talk about the short A and they have them circle anchor, addition, astronaut, apple, and so forth. And then they have them match the words, which is really good with the letter recognition and making sure that they're looking at all the letters separately. This one is talking about, you know, the A's again, and they're practicing the letter. And then they read, copy, and circle. So this is a lot of practice with their spelling. It's very organic. It's very simple. It's guided. They get a little bit of an example at the beginning. They always do an example. So it's just very repetitive that they could actually start really learning how to spell. And my daughter, since she's been using this, she has really learned how to spell quite nicely along with her reading. Both of them go hand in hand when it comes to, I think, her spelling. And so this one's really interesting. Some of these are funny. They read 2 sentences and then they have to cross off what's true. And so this one, Pat sat on a cat, or Pat sat on a mat. What is she sitting on? So I think she must have gotten that one wrong. This was so long ago. And then they do this here where you write what you see. So they see a bat, they write the word bat. They could always go back to this, but I think it's really nice for them to kind of do it without looking back. So I started pulling some of the lessons out because I was putting these on clipboards. So this is lesson 10. They're talking about O's and they have to make O's, and they do it the same way like they did the A's. The same words, they copy and read it. So they're primarily doing all like 3-letter words in here. This Explode the Code 2, they talk about the consonant blends, which works really great because we're doing the Good and the Beautiful level 1. And the Good and the Beautiful level 1, I think it's really advanced, but we're doing it really slow. We'll probably be doing it throughout the summer as well. So in here, they start off with clowns. So they want you to circle the beginning 2 letters, the blends that go with the picture. And then the same words. Here, they're going to read, copy, and circle. So as you can see, they're already starting to do 5-letter words. And in the first one, they were only doing 3-letter words. So they have jumped up a bit and they're doing blends, which is excellent. And so this one, you can see they're doing the first 2 letters and the picture, and they want them to circle it. They want them to do the same words and read, copy, and circle. This one's a little bit new, I think. I don't know if they have this in Explode the Code 2, but they have plus or pass. And so they have to circle the one that goes with the picture. You can see my daughter likes to cross off lots of things. This one's sip or skip, plum or Pam, and then they circle the word. So let me get into the middle of this. This is page 55, lesson 7. So they're talking about 4-letter words: flat, clip, smell, drip, cross, glass, stuck, slam, and they have to write it here. And then I'll get to the end so you can see. Now she's starting to write a little bit smaller and not so many capitalizations on every letter, so which is good. Gift, tent, and melt, raft. These are the ones that she learned how to spell. And then over here in lesson 10, find it at the end as an elf. So they want them to do the blends at the end. So that is basically what they are working on for Explode the Code 2. In Explode the Code 3, they're doing silent E. They're discussing silent E's with consonant blends, digraphs of SH, TH, CH, things that end in ING or CK. So this is very, very awesome. This is exactly where she's at right now. They want her to circle the vowels, review probably what they did before in the other books. In this section, they're learning about words that end in Y that says the I word. So dry, crib, fly, sky. So she's writing it and then she's circling it. And then over here in lesson 2, which she did probably about a week ago or so, she put a silent E at the end of the word, which she should have put over here. They're showing her the example. So if you put a silent E at the end of the word, the vowel before it says its name. So mad, and then they use an arrow. Made, if you add a silent E at the end, it's going to sound, the vowel A is going to sound like the actual letter A. Cub, cube, Tim, time, I, cap, cape, and then that sounds like an A. So this is very, very great to go over the silent E's and make sure that they totally understand it. Over here they're going through cape and cap, pin and pine, mad and made. So it's really, really good review. And so that's where she's at right now. In the middle of it, they're going to be discussing the TH sound, and they're going to circle pictures and write it down in these little lines right here. Then they're going to have this little word bank where they cross it off and they're going to write it right down there. And then at the very end, I'll show you guys, they are doing snow and roast and blow. And over here, they're going to be circling it, trying to match the picture and then writing it. So it gets a little smaller. You can see the font gets a little bit smaller. The words get a little bit longer, and they're learning lots of phonograms in this book. So I'm excited for her to finish this. She'll probably finish this in the summer. And these books are really great. They also have lots of other ones. They have 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if you do this alone, just this curriculum itself, you'll probably go through it faster. But if you're using like another language arts program, these are just good to go alongside with any of your other curriculums. So I will link the links for these down below. It's really helpful for my channel if you do use my Amazon links, if you choose to. Like I said, you don't have to, but these are the Explode the Codes that we've been enjoying that I will probably be using with my son because he really is enjoying the preschool books as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about these, or if you want me to do another review on some other books that we're using, that you notice that we're using when I talk about my homeschool update, let me know and I will try doing that for you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.